How are you feeling at this point?
Not great. My head is not in a good place. Yesterday was, I think, one of the hardest days I've had on a bike in probably 6 years.
You know.
And the day before was probably one of the hardest days I've had on a bike in maybe 6 years. I don't think it has hit, and I don't think it will for a while, to be honest. And at some point it's going to hit me like a barge. And I have no idea how I'm going to react. Didn't sleep great, but standard, isn't it? Just, yeah, I'm pretty much, to be honest, ready to go. I've sunscreened up, I've had some breakfast, had a coffee, and now I'm ready to go and ride around in the desert, I think. So my 5th year at Badlands, I came into this probably more relaxed than I think I have been ever in the previous editions of this race, and I would put that down to the fact that it's been 5 times. It makes it feel normalized. I was feeling very relaxed and very, I would say, at peace with whatever happened. I joked about being the last person to start, and I was the last person to start.
Go get a coffee, maybe have a I'm going. I just wanted to go after everyone.
But the reasoning for doing this was that it reduces that element of getting overexcited and pushing yourself too hard at the start. So I just thought this year, do you know what, I'm just going to start right at the back, and then as I ride on, I will end up slowly catching up with people and meeting people.
I love your wheels. Thanks, man. They just look fun.
Well, this is my Captain America bike.
Morning, mate. Lovely and chilled. Didn't do a coffee stop at the end, but riding really chilled. Climb's nearly done. On to Gorafe. How you feeling?
Very good, Chris. So early days, we've got that mammoth climb out the way with.
Yeah, it's a big one, isn't it?
It really is.
It's like 15k climbing from the start. It's good because it separates it up.
Yeah.
But it's also...
Well, it's kind of psychologically, because now you think, oh, it's going to get a little bit easy. Well, you can start to gain your rhythm, you know, it sets the tone, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally.
So now I'm like, okay.
For the first time in this race, I've not done over 400 watts yet.
No.
The first day I didn't really have any massive expectations as to where I thought I was going to get to. I just kind of said to myself, well, here's 5 days, there's a 5-day window to try and finish this in. So that broken down is roughly 160 odd kilometers a day, which feels very manageable.
Yes, man. How are you getting on? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah. Used to go that way. Change. This bell of a climb is put in this race, and every year I don't enjoy it, but every year I enjoy seeing other people's reactions to it.
I'll wait for a bit of suffering. It's nice and cool, not the middle of the day.
You wait. You wait.
Quite early on had realised that I had quite heavy legs, and hollow legs is how I would explain it to anyone.
I think I really have come to the acceptance of this climb, mate, that there is no point riding it because you just absolutely yourself, and it's not that much slower to walk it. I don't think. I don't feel as bad as I was last year, which is good. I feel tired, but that's like fatigue from perimeter tired, I think.
You feel like there's just no energy.
All right, mate. Oh, that was needed. Previous editions you could ride this bridge, but it's literally washing away. Like, there's not much of it left. So now you have to walk over it. It's like 300 meters of walking, it's fine. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. It's about 13k I think to Garaffe now. It's coming up for 4 o'clock. So I'm definitely slower than I have been.
So I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you to Siesta campers for once again hooking us up with this incredible camper van. If it wasn't for Siesta and this camper van, I think I would really struggle to be able to follow Chris along this route and access the places that I'm able to access when I'm able to access them, and still have the ability to get my head down, get some rest, sit, do some work, or even, you know, cook and eat wherever I am, whenever I need to. So a massive thank you once again to Siesta campers for hooking us up with this awesome Volkswagen that is my home on wheels essentially for Badlands. Now it's time for me to make some late lunch because I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. So I'm gonna cook up some chicken wraps and I'm gonna sit and wait for Chris to arrive into Garaffe. He's gonna be disappointed though, because the usual restaurant cafe that you will have seen us at in Garaffe for the last few years is closed this year. So he's gonna have to go somewhere down the road instead. But again, it doesn't matter for me, because I can cook wherever I am. So I'm going to sit in this car park, keep an eye on the tracker, cook some food, have some lunch, and get back on the road.
Hello, beautiful. How are you? Yeah, good. Better than last year, my seat is holding. Myself, it's not holding. You are my friend, a salty boy.
Ah, like a little camera.
Yeah. Documenting everything, because content is my passion. This hill's not fun, I will say.
That's why I'm staying here for another hour.
Yeah. I can't remember where to go though. This is the special bit. Look at that. It's amazing, huh? I'm tired from riding around the whole of the UK, eh?
Perimeter in Spain, maybe.
I'm gonna... You know, I wanted to aim to get to Villanueva de la Torres as a minimum on the first day, which is a town where there's this incredible bar and incredible welcome every year by the most lovely people.
I went before and they asked me, where is Chris? My friend Chris Hall. I'm waiting for you.
Hey man! I'm sleeping here tonight.
Oh! Oh, my friend! Hey, Chris Hall! ¿Cómo va? Very good to see you again.
Very good, very good.
from there, I managed to find an accommodation that was sort of like 5 kilometres, slightly off route, to get a good night's sleep, try and rest and recover, and go again for the second day.
The most beautiful.
You feeling good?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But where's the exit?
Oh,
You made it.
yes. Last climb of the day.
Oh.
Oh, it's really nice.
Keep saying it to you, Jack, but my legs feel sleepy. Dinner is in the restaurant going down the stairs. Cool.
Hey Chris.
It will happen one day.
Sleep
I plan to.
bye.
Probably got to bed at about 11. You know, I got up, I was riding from 6:30 in the morning. It's actually a really good sleep. And rode back onto the route, and you ride onto a gravelly climb, which is all new roads and new gravel, so it was quite nice to actually ride some bits I've never ridden before. I was hoping that I was going to get to the next town and be able to get a bit of a resupply of some food, some water, because I didn't have any additional supplies. I'd eaten most of the food I had. I only had maybe 1.5 litres of water, which sounds like a lot, but isn't really a lot in the context when you're riding for, you know, half a day. I knew quite quickly getting into that town that things weren't necessarily going to get better. They were probably, if anything, going to get worse. And your body starts to give you these signs, which you have to... People who have done it will understand what I'm saying, that you train your mind to ignore the signs. And that's one of the ways that it allows you to push on and keep going and persisting and going further and harder and deeper. But then at some point your body has to then find a way of adapting and finding another way to force you to react and to force you to listen to it. I've been better, actually. I had a nosebleed this morning, big one. Yeah, yeah, that wasn't fun. I had a couple of nosebleeds, and I know that I get nosebleeds when I'm fatigued. It's happened before in various events, and it's the amount of blood is the bit that kind of scared me this time. There was a lot, so that was a sign. I was kind of hoping something might be open here. The answer is no. So all the little rises, like, oh man, just, I know I could do this, and I know last year was shit luck. This year, I think, is more just stupidity. Like, this was really probably wasn't a good idea. This was supposed to be fun at the end of the day. And then the secondary big sign was the hollow legs and just feeling very, very empty and low on energy. I sort of decided that I wanted to make sure I got to Gore as a minimum, which is where I had to pull out last year. And it's a good point to make a decision, because past Gore, you're really in the middle of nowhere for 100 kilometers. Yeah, I'm a bit fucked. I think we've learned where my limits are, eh? What a silly, silly boy I am. Silly Chris. I think by the time I'd got to Gore, I'd kind of accepted that I was probably going to pull out. I was quite at peace with that decision, yes. And I feel like it was the correct and right decision. And I think with Badlands this year, I portrayed very intentionally being very relaxed, very calm, and taking it very chilled. But I think internally, I was also quite at peace with the potential of me having to stop and pull out of this edition, because of having literally 2 weeks ago finished riding 7,000 kilometers around the perimeter of Britain. I just sent a message to Chris, one of the organisers, just saying to him that I'm struggling a bit with some discomfort down below, and just very low energy, which is just from the aftermath of riding the perimeter and just not having enough time to recover. So I just made the decision to stop here. What's the point of like making things considerably worse? Yeah, I came here with no expectations because I had no idea how I was going to respond. Turns out the body doesn't like to do a lot of hard stuff in a very short period of time, right? But it's fine. It was always kind of in the back of my mind that big challenge, being so close to the start of Badlands, was probably a huge risk. The perimeter was a once in a lifetime thing, right? And I poured my heart, soul, body, brain, money, everything that I could give into that challenge. I gave absolutely everything I could to it, and that was the big thing for me this year. And you know, I don't think I knew necessarily what was going to be the cause. I didn't know if it was going to be like soreness, fatigue, pain in some form, or what. But ultimately, if you think about it, riding that kind of distance around the country and then having, I would argue, a week off, and then it is a week of trying to get in the mindset to be able to come and ride 815 kilometers in the Spanish deserts, is a huge amount to expect from your body. And as someone who's been racing, you know, ultra distance events and races now for 10 years, you're very good at ignoring those warning signs. And I'm quite proud of the fact that I had listened to them and not gone and done more damage, I guess. Badlands was always a stretch goal, but I feel like I owe this event and this race and the community around it so much that I should come here and be present, take part, support, help, document, showcase, hopefully inspire other people to take on this race, because it's given me so much, and the least I can do is give back to it as much as I can. And just, you know, being able to start on the start line with so many people doing it is a real pleasure and a real honor. So I wanted to make sure I did that to be here. I'm very, you know, thankful for everything that this event has given me over the last 5 years and potentially into the future. I don't know, not sure yet. I need to think about it in a few weeks' time or months' time.
Yeah.
How far?
And I'll shout you.
Shout out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Stop. Chris. Chris. How the fuck can you not hear me?